What is the difference between being alone and being lonely? What is the importance of having a network of people who support you? Welcome to the second episode of the Feeling Alive podcast. Today we'll be talking about loneliness and the importance of having a community around you. My name is Miha. I am joined by my two co-hosts,
Bruno
and
Of course, Mirko.
how are you guys today?
For the team, lonely.
Cool. Bruno? Also cool. Right, let's just hop right into it. What does loneliness mean to you? How would you define it? And how is it different from being lonely or being alone?
Well, I'll say that lonely is feeling like you're alone, although having friends and people around you that you can talk to, but it's not that you really want to. Like, I would say I wouldn't say.
Okay, he wouldn't say. So loneliness is, for me, like you don't have to be alone to be alone. Like, you can be surrounded with people and still feel lonely because you feel like you feel kind of alienated from.
You feel like you don't fit in.
Yeah, you feel like you don't fit in. Like you don't really have people you can converse with properly in the way that you would like to.
I actually agree with that strongly because for me in middle school I was the weird kid. I was, unlike others, stupid. Yes, but here I'm accepted and my humor is actually, valued.
Maybe.
You laughed a lot last episode, so.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Did I stop?
Probably, yeah, you did stutter somewhere in there. Yeah, loneliness, I'd say, is feeling like you're alone, like you can't talk to anyone about something, even though you're surrounded by people. While being alone is like more so just feeling like you can't find anyone to
Or
be with.
or it can just be, let's say, side effect of depression or just overthinking about just a bunch of stuff. But the feeling can also come from you knowing that your, let's call them friends, are using you, or just you don't feel accepted with them, as you said earlier. So it
Yeah.
can also be some, let's call it symptom that occurs.
Might not be a symptom, it could also be a cause. That next
Lonely being a cause
of depression.
That would be, if you're alone, you being alone can be a cause for depression, but depression can cause
Loneliness as well. Yeah, it can go either way.
And to say about being alone, and my look on it is that you have no one to talk to about your problems, about your life, about anything. And in that case, if you're introverted enough, it can be a bigger problem if you're too afraid to go out and meet other people, just to find a friend or talk to a bartender, if it's the first thing that you can do in that step of trying to find company.
Yes. Can you be happy when you're alone? Do you guys enjoy being alone? Do you find comfort in that?
I definitely do. I mean, I'm also, as I'm introverted,
Introverted.
as I'm introverted, I am also extroverted. So it's, in that view, I can feel good or even the best when I'm alone, just because I have my freedom to do whatever I want. But it's never the best. It's never the best. Although I said it is, but it never is.
Yeah, for me, I enjoy being alone as much as I do as much as I enjoy being with people. But if I'm alone for a while, it just hurts, just feels really bad. So, though I do prefer being around people a lot more.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I do like being alone and being with people, but not too much of either of those. I don't like.
It can be too much. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm around people too much, I just get stressed and really, really tired. If I'm alone for too long, I just get sad because I have no one to talk to except myself.
Yep.
It gets boring after a while.
That supports your crazy theory.
You can talk to the voices.
I don't have voices in my head except for my own. Idiot.
Or you. You're missing out.
Okay. Are you content with the support you have from your community, from your friends, colleagues, what have you?
Yeah, I have no clue what content is, but I can say that I don't really have much support from my friends or parents, but there's a girl that definitely supports and loves me enough for them all. So you also need to know that there will be time where no one will be there for you, and however lonely you're feeling or being alone, you'll find your peace somehow. You just have to think hard about it or just find your own way.
Sometimes you have to find your own way.
Well, almost always, but yeah, in those situations the most.
Yeah, as for me, I'm pretty content with like just my family and friends, and if we think they're a decent support system. Of course, sometimes like there are things where I do, in which I do feel kind of alone or lonely, but it's not too much. It's manageable.
And for me, I agree. My family and my friends generally, I feel emotionally supported, I'd say. Feel pretty good. And there are things that I don't feel comfortable about talking about. Yeah, like next thing, I guess. I don't know how to even ask this question. Mirko, I'm handing this problem to you. Enjoy.
Because I couldn't start us off, I have to. Is this the last one?
It's the one right after the last one.
To wrap up.
No, the one before that.
Oh, where do you go to gain community? To
Yeah,
gain
exactly.
support from other people. Where do you feel safe talking about it?
I think that's a good way of phrasing it.
Because Michael here cannot say this, he handed it to me. So where do you go
Yes,
to gain
yes, I do.
community? Like, where do you feel safe to talk about your problems, or where you just feel safe to be there? You don't have to talk with anyone, or just feel, let's say, feel at home.
For me, it might actually be just being alone for a bit, just with my thoughts.
But yeah, where would that be? Like,
Location-wise,
let me read the question again.
no.
Where do you go to gain community?
To
To
meet
be
people?
with people.
To be with people.
Not being alone somewhere. Okay, you can also count that in, but the question is about
Yeah.
social.
It would probably be with my brother and sister.
Would it be at home or would it be?
Yes, it would be at home. Bruno?
For me, like I just go. Like I mostly just go wherever my friends maybe. To like
Like around your
I
friends?
find, yeah, I find community like in my friend groups. And
Groups? multiple.
There
Interesting.
There are like a few.
Be careful what you say. Those people will listen to this, especially for this next one. What do you wish people knew about you to support you better?
Well, you skipped me for the last question. Oh, you're going or
Our friend
just
Bruno has left due to unforeseen circumstances that were probably well within his control. Yurko, where do you go to gain community? Where do you feel safe at with people specifically?
like just a local bar where I know people and that they won't really bug me, but rather talk to me or just have a nice time being there. Or I can also be there alone, and it would be also alright. But the community in those bars is, I would say, the atmosphere like in those bars is just peaceful, so I can be there, not think about any problems that I have or just feeling comfortable.
Feeling comfortable.
Feeling comfortable.
Okay, and to wrap this episode up, what do you wish people knew about you to be able to support you better?
To support me better, I wish people knew that I didn't get this comfortable talking or not being stressed about anything or not being stressed about small things that people are usually stressed about just because I'm like that, but rather of years of self-improvement and many years of bullying and from my rough childhood. So just to say it, you can always change yourself from whatever scenario you think it's impossible or that you're stuck in it. You can always deal with it in a way, you just have to find it.
I sense a juicy backstory.
Yeah, you ain't getting one.
Oh, you don't know that. For me, you should be worried. For me, I wish that people knew that when I'm complaining about something, I don't want a solution to that problem. I just want someone to hear me complain. It helps me.
You don't think that's a problem?
No, I don't think it's a problem. It's just when I'm mad at that moment, when I'm annoyed, it just helps me not be annoyed. And the second thing, even though I normally just my face when I'm not making any kind of expression looks like I'm mad, I'm not mad. I've been told that several times.
Okay, yeah, for me too. But I just have that resting face.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't remember when I was last angry. So
Yes. Okay, that just about wraps up the second episode. We hope that you all enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.
and we hope that I'm the host for the next one.
He will not be.